You call yourselves food lovers, but I bet over half of you are using that sad excuse for garlic in a jar. Listen up. Fresh garlic is the backbone of any good dish, but you're massacring it with these rookie mistakes. We're talking flavorless dishes, wasted ingredients, and a one-way ticket to Flavortown. Flopville. Hit that like button faster than you can burn a pan of garlic and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more culinary wisdom. And while you're at it, tell me in the comments about the worst garlic crimes you've committed in the kitchen. We've all been there. Well, except me, obviously. Stick around because later I'll be sharing my secret weapon for getting that perfect garlic flavor every single time. But first, let's fix these disastrous garlic blunders. Listen, I get it. You're tired after a long day. Maybe you've been working, running errands, or just dealing with the daily grind. The last thing you want to do is spend hours in the kitchen. You just want to slam some food together and call it a night. I totally understand that feeling. Convenience is key, right? But let me tell you something. Using that pre-minced garbage in a jar is an absolute culinary sin. It's like trading a fresh, juicy apple for a piece of cardboard. It's flavorless, lifeless, and frankly, it's an insult to your taste buds. Imagine biting into a dish expecting a burst of flavor, only to be met with blandness. Fresh garlic, on the other hand, is a revelation. It's like discovering a hidden gem in your own kitchen. It's pungent, it's aromatic, it's packed with flavor that will knock your socks off. The moment you start chopping it, your kitchen fills with this incredible aroma. When you crush fresh garlic, it releases these incredible compounds called allicin, which are responsible for that signature kick. Allicin not only gives garlic its unique flavor, but also has amazing health benefits. It's been shown to boost the immune system, reduce blood pressure, and even improve cholesterol levels. That jarred stuff? It's been sitting on a shelf for who knows how long, losing its potency and flavor with each passing day. All those precious allicin compounds long gone. What you're left with is a sad, flavorless mush. You're basically adding flavorless mush to your food. It's like trying to season your dish with dust. Is that what you want? Flavorless mush? I didn't think so. You deserve better than that. So ditch the jar, grab yourself some fresh garlic bulbs, and let's get cooking. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. I'll show you how to peel and chop them like a pro in a later chapter. It's easier than you think, and the payoff is huge. For now, just trust me on this one. Make the switch to fresh garlic and elevate your cooking game. Fresh garlic is the only way to go. It's a small change that makes a big difference. You see that fridge behind me? It's a modern marvel, keeping our food fresh and safe. But not everything belongs in there. That's where good food goes to die. The cold, damp environment can be a death sentence for certain foods. And garlic is no exception. This humble bulb, a staple in kitchens worldwide, suffers greatly in the fridge. Listen up because this is crucial. Your garlic deserves better. Stop, I repeat. Stop storing your garlic in the bloody fridge. It's not doing it any favors. You think you're being clever, keeping it cold, preserving its freshness. But that's a misconception. But all you're doing is ruining its flavor and texture. The cold air dries it out, making it wrinkled and tough. The cold, damp environment of your fridge makes garlic sprout faster, turning it into something unrecognizable. And trust me, sprouted garlic is not your friend. It loses its pungency and becomes a shadow of its former self. It becomes bitter, tough, and frankly, inedible. You don't want that in your dishes. Instead, store your garlic in a cool, dark, and well-ventilated place. This is where it thrives. A basket on your counter, a hanging garlic basket, these are perfect spots. Even a paper bag in your pantry will do the trick. It keeps the garlic dry and allows it to breathe. Just keep it away from direct sunlight and moisture, which can cause it to spoil. And your garlic will stay fresh and flavorful for weeks, ready to enhance your culinary creations. Remember, treat your garlic with respect, handle it with care, and it will reward you with incredible flavor, making your dishes sing with its aromatic essence. Treat it like a piece of garbage and, well, you'll end up with garbage. So give your garlic the love it deserves, and it will elevate your cooking to new heights. There's nothing, and I mean nothing, worse than the acrid smell of burnt garlic wafting through the kitchen. It's a scent that lingers, clinging to your clothes, your hair, and even your soul. The moment you smell it, You know that your dish is ruined and there's no going back. It's enough to make me want to shut this whole operation down. The frustration of seeing all your hard work go up in smoke quite literally is unbearable. You might even feel like throwing in the towel and ordering takeout instead. You've gone from a potentially decent dish to a complete disaster, all because you couldn't be bothered to pay attention. It's a harsh reality, but one that every cook has faced at some point. The difference between a culinary masterpiece and a kitchen catastrophe often comes down to the smallest details. Garlic cooks quickly, especially when it's finely chopped or minced. These small pieces have a larger surface area, which means they can go from golden and fragrant to burnt and bitter in a matter of seconds. Understanding this is key to mastering the art of cooking with garlic. High heat and a lack of attention are the perfect recipe for burnt, bitter garlic that will ruin your entire dish. It's like playing with fire. One wrong move and everything goes up in flames. The key is to control the heat and stay vigilant. And don't even get me started on the health benefits or lack thereof of burnt garlic. Not only does it taste awful, but it also loses many of its nutritional properties when overcooked. Garlic is known for its health benefits, but burning it negates all of that. Listen carefully. When you're cooking with garlic, always add it towards the end of the cooking process over low to medium heat. This way, you give it just enough time to release its wonderful aroma and flavor without risking it turning into a charred mess. This will allow the garlic to soften and release its flavor without burning. The gentle heat coaxes out the natural oils and sugars, creating a rich, savory base for your dish. It's a simple yet effective technique that can elevate your cooking to new heights. And for God's sake, keep an eye on it. Garlic demands your full attention, even if it's just for a few minutes. Those few minutes can make all the difference between a dish that's bursting with flavor and one that's barely edible. Don't even think about walking away from the stove while your garlic is cooking. Distractions are your worst enemy here. Stay focused, stay present, and you'll be rewarded with perfectly cooked garlic every time. Remember, garlic is a delicate ingredient that needs to be treated with care. It's not just about avoiding burnt garlic, it's about respecting the ingredient and understanding its role in your dish. Treat it with the care it deserves, and it will reward you with unparalleled flavor. Cook it gently, watch it closely, and you'll be rewarded with a dish that's bursting with flavor. The difference is night and day, and once you master this, you'll never go back to your old ways. Your dishes will be transformed, and your confidence in the kitchen will soar. Chapter 4. Peeling garlic doesn't have to be a chore. You lot spend more time wrestling with garlic cloves than you do actually cooking. Let me show you a little trick that will change your garlic game forever. First, get yourself a good chef's knife. None of that dull, flimsy nonsense. You need a knife that can handle a bit of pressure. Now place the garlic clove on your cutting board and lay the flat side of your knife blade over the clove. Give it a good whack with the heel of your hand. Not a love tap, mind you, but a firm, assertive whack. The impact will crush the clove slightly, loosening the skin and making it incredibly easy to peel off. You'll be peeling garlic like a pro in no time. And the best part? No more garlic fingers. You can thank me later. Chapter 5. Garlic powder is not the same. Let's get one thing straight. Garlic powder and fresh garlic are not interchangeable. They might both come from the same plant, but that's where the similarities end. Garlic powder is like the distant, boring cousin of fresh garlic. It's got a weaker flavor, a shorter shelf life, and frankly, it's just not as versatile. Fresh garlic, on the other hand, is a powerhouse of flavor. It's pungent, it's complex, and it adds a depth of flavor to dishes that garlic powder can only dream of. Plus, fresh garlic is packed with health benefits that garlic powder just can't match. So next time you're at the grocery store, do yourself a favor and reach for the fresh garlic bulbs. Your taste buds will thank you for it. And if you're feeling really adventurous, try roasting a whole head of garlic. The cloves become soft, sweet, and spreadable. It's a revelation. Chapter 6. Let your garlic rest. You've chopped your garlic, you're ready to toss it in the pan, right? Wrong! Hold your horses, cowboy! Garlic needs time to breathe. That's right. After you chop or mince your garlic, let it sit for about 10 minutes before you cook with it. This resting period allows the allicin, those magical flavor and health-boosting compounds, to fully develop. Rushing the process means missing out on all that garlicky goodness. And trust me, you don't want to be shortchanged on garlic. Think of it like this. Chopping garlic is like waking it up from a nap. It needs a few minutes to stretch, yawn, and get its act together before it's ready to perform at its best. Give your garlic that time, and you'll be rewarded with a dish that's bursting with flavor. Garlic, the king of flavor. So there you have it, you bunch of garlic-abusing misfits. Now you know the most common mistakes to avoid when cooking with garlic. Remember, fresh is always best. Don't you dare put it in the fridge, and for God's sake, don't burn it. Now I want to hear from you. What are your biggest garlic wins and fails? Head down to the comments and tell me all about it. And if you're ready to take your garlic game to the next level, check out my video on the perfect roasted garlic recipe. It's a game changer. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more culinary tips and tricks. Until next time, keep cooking and keep it fresh.